Hey everyone, this is Thecos and welcome to today's live stream. This is my birthday stream, so I'm actually, it's not my birthday today, it will be tomorrow, but I always stream on Sundays, usually, very, very rarely on Saturdays, so this is why I will be celebrating with you a little bit in advance. I see Marv is already in the channel, that is really cool, so welcome, and Emma is also here, great to see you here. And thank you for the birthday wishes. That's very nice. Marv has already congratulated me before today. So yeah, welcome to today's stream. I thought, well, as I think last year and the year before, I always play like a Wingspan game or a Wingspan adjacent game. And I haven't played Wingspan Asia before on the channel. So I thought that might be kind of cool to show you because there is the duet mode, the one with that board over here. And I think that's going to be quite exciting. Let me know if video and audio are fine, because I'm actually doing quite a few changes for my channel. And I've just got myself a laptop so I can be a little bit more mobile with my setup for streaming, recording and everything, right? And editing. So this is the first stream I'm actually doing with my laptop. I hope that works. Both fine. Okay, that's great to hear. And also there are several other things. I'm trying to use a few different video settings today. Let's see if that works. And soon, not quite yet, but within the next few weeks, I will also have a new microphone most likely. So things will be changing. All right, cool. So as usual, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's go. And before we do, actually, almost forgot, I do have a question of the stream again today. So I thought this was kind of fitting. So what's the best board game related gift you've ever received? Let me know in the chat or in the comments if you're watching this video on demand after the stream has ended. Let me just have a bit of tea here. Still a little bit too hot, unfortunately. So let me start. I think I have received a few board games as gifts, but mostly games that people knew I wanted to get. But I think like the most interesting gifts I got, not really board game related, but like Pokemon related, because I'm a huge fan there. And by now I have like everything there, right? Like from glasses to socks to plushies and whatever, right? So I think these are probably like the best. Like it's not board game related, but it's kind of like in that vein. I think these are the best ones. Apart from that, I think last year I actually received the expansion for Living Forest. That was pretty cool. So yeah. Mo was saying, assuming it is supposed to cut off above the card row. Yes, it's supposed to just so you see these 3 cards here. Everything above it doesn't matter. We do have the bonus cards here, but you don't need to see them during the game. I do have like the tray here because I think it's pretty cool. But you wouldn't even need that on screen. I just put it here so the screen isn't as empty. So yeah, you see everything you need to see. So I think that is fine. All right. Well, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail on how Wingspan works. I have lots of videos on the channel. I think most people know the game by now, but I will like explain the game as I go. Essentially, this pretty much like plays like the original Wingspan, with the difference that we have like different abilities for the birds, and of course the major difference with the duet board here. I will get to that in detail when we go there. But the goals as well as the board now are like a separate mechanism. And whenever I play a bird card here, you see like these cool duet tokens, right? It's like the yin and yang symbol here, right? They actually like go together here. And then I can place them on one of these symbols here. Let me just go into a bit more detail here so you see it a little bit better. So when I play a bird, I need to see like where did I play it, in which habitat of these 3, right? And also I have to like match something of the bird, right? Either like a food I paid, or a nest type, or wingspan, things like that, right? And then I can put my token there. They don't have to be adjacent when I put them, right? Because of course that's not possible if I put one here and then later on play one here in the grasslands. And why is this important? This is important for one major reason. That is the end of round scoring goals, because now we have scoring goals that only apply to where these tokens are placed, right? So let's go over that. Which goals do we have? We have tokens in the forest, right? That means like whenever I play birds here, I place a token up here, and that's going to be like for the end of the first round after 8 turns. I should have more here than the Automa, because the Automa will also place these duet tokens here. Actually, a very interesting mechanism of how we determine what the Automa plays there. For the second round, we look at the total duet tokens on the map, right? For round 3, we look on duet tokens on the food icons here. And the last one is we are trying to get as many duet tokens in one horizontal row as possible. The maximum is 6, right? That is actually a little bit harder to get, but also from my experience so far, this is also harder to get for the Automa, because it's like more random what the Automa does, right? That's going to be interesting. Small disclaimer, I have played Wingspan a lot of times, so I know the game pretty much by heart, but I have not played the Asia version too much. And another disclaimer, I'm only using the Asia cards, only using the Asia golds, right? So this is just like what you get when you actually get the base game of the Asia expansion, with one difference. I do have, of course, the egg colors of the other games here. Oh, let me just zoom out again. Of the other Wingspan games and expansions, and also these tokens are usually cardboard tokens. I have like these nice wooden ones that I got last year because, well, I gotta like pimp my most favorite game of all time, right? So this is why I have that. All right, so Marv wrote regarding my question of the stream. I received a very cool board game related gift, but it's more or less secret, so I will send you a private message. All right, that's fair. Looking forward to that message. I think that's going to be pretty exciting for me, not for the viewers, but for me, and that's fine with me. All right, so let's start this game. How do we start? As usual, we have here 5 bird cards. I've not looked at them. All right before the stream, I just took 5 random ones from the top of the deck, of course, right? We will take a look at those together in just a moment. I have 5 cards here, and also one of each food type here. I always call them by the wrong name, but that's what I've been doing for like years in Wingspan, so don't get offended at that in the comments. And we need to keep 5 things of these 10, right? So like from these 5 cards and 5 food items. So let's see. In general, we want to play a few forest birds, maybe in the first round if possible, maybe 2, better 3, right? So we don't have any forest birds here. That is wonderful. That is a really bad start, but that's like usually how I roll in games. Also, what we need to consider is our goals. So let me just come a little bit closer. So what goals do we have here? We have the forest ranger, consecutive birds in the forest here, with ascending or descending scores. Oh, that is pretty rough, right? So you want like 2, 3, 4 points, or the other way around. And here different nest types in the forest. That's actually possible. It's just really bad that we don't have any like good birds here, right? So I might have to go into like drawing bird cards like very early. So we might actually have to start playing birds here in the card row down here. Within 2-3 turns, I could get 2 more bird cards. That might help. That could help. So I think I'm going to do that. All right, then here I think the easier one would be the different nest types in the forest, right? So I think I'm going to keep that. Oh, but I'm always going to be in frame because this is the first stream I'm actually working with different camera zoom settings. So I hope that's going to be fine. If not, just let me know in the comments if I mess up there. So we will keep that goal. And Chris just ended the stream. Hi, great to have you here. I hope you will enjoy this small stream of mine today. We are playing Wingspan Asia and we've just started. So you didn't miss a whole lot. Okay, so I think I will keep these 2 birds because we need to draw bird cards. I don't have any forest birds, which I need for my goal, as well as the first round goal here, right? Let me just take a look at the abilities quickly. So here we can roll dice, and this is like a push your luck mechanism, and we can like cash food there. Okay, interesting. Here we can give a card to another player and draw more cards. That is really good. That means in in turn 3, we might be able to draw 3 cards. That is very good for us for this game. So I will keep these 2 for sure. When activated, discard a wheat. If you do, lay 1 egg on this bird. That's okay. I don't know how much food I will have at the beginning. I'm thinking not too much. The duet here, very cute one. Round end, draw 2 cards from the deck and add them to your hand. Then tuck any 2 cards from your hand behind this bird. That's pretty good to like cycle cards. That one isn't too bad. Yeah, we could actually take this one for later. That might be a good idea. It's only like a round end, right? But we could like cycle through a few cards because you will be drawing a lot of cards this game, I think. The red vented bulbul. When activated, if you have at least 1 berry in your supply, lay 1 egg on this bird. I don't like these too much, so I will just discard these 2. I will just do it above there. You don't really need to see that in detail, I think. Like the discarded cards, these don't matter. So if I keep 3 cards, that means I can keep 2 food items. I need 2 food items here for these 2, like 1 each. So I think that's what I will do. I will just keep 1 fish and 1 grain, and the rest I will discard back. Just look at how cute these tokens are, right? Like the mouse token here, the rodents actually have like a little hole here for their eye, right? That's adorable. And the fish as well. So this is just really, really adorable. Okay, so I will keep all of that. I think with that, we are actually fine. Okay, cool. So let's get started. In the solo mode, we always start. There is a star player token. We don't need that here because we always start, right? So we play now 8 turns. We note like our actions with these action cubes, and the Automa also does 8 turns. Like always, like we always like switch turns, right? Take turns, and then we just end the first round. After 4 rounds, the game is over. All right, so let's see. We definitely need to like start playing birds. It doesn't really matter in which order I play them because I will play both anyway. So I will take my. Actually, we need to place one here with eggs, but they both can have eggs because we will have to lay eggs in between. That is necessary. And also, let me see where we can place these here. We also want to place duet tokens pretty much where, like on food, but we can do that. That's fine. Okay, so first turn, I will play a bird. So I put the action cube in the column where I want to play the bird, right? And then we just play a bird. Will we take the purple heron or the red adavat? I think it doesn't really matter. Let's play this one first here. The red adavat, we can play it here in the water biome, right? And we need to pay 1 grain. I will do that. We don't need to pay any eggs in the first column, and I just put the bird right here. That was almost my turn, but now since we played a bird, we have that duet token, right? And if we go over to the board here, then now we place the token on a water space because that's where we played the bird, right? And we need to like match anything of the bird. So either the nest, the star is like a wild nest, so we can take any of these nest types here, right? These are like the large gray ones here. Also, what we could do is look at the wingspan. Here it says 50 plus centimeters. This one only has 13, so that doesn't work. The beak pointing left or right, like right, would also work because the beak is pointing right. But what I will instead do is look at the food that I paid, and that is a grain, right? And that's why I will put my token right here on the grain in the water space, because later on we need like duet tokens on food spaces when we get to round 3, right? What I could also do might be another idea because I'm missing like the birds I actually need for this game. I could also place it on the beak pointing right because you might see this bonus here. That's a card. So I could immediately draw a card, not from the open cards up here, but from the deck, right? But I think I'm not going to do that. I want to prepare for that round goal. I will get cards quite soon anyway. All right. And with that, we slide our cube to the left, and that's my turn. And now it's the Automa's turn. And the Automa's turn is pretty interesting because let's just go over there. Excuse me for all these different like cuts here, right? But I'm trying to work with different camera angles, and so far it looks pretty good. I'm quite satisfied. Chris just said, funny, I just came from a game of birdscaping. Oh, very nice. Also a game I haven't played in a while. That's a good point. I need to like get this out again. It's like in my most important solo box. I have like one important solo box with all the button shy games, and birdscaping is also in there. I definitely need to play that again. Darth Ludicrous. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you again. Is saying happy birthday, Sir Thecos. Thank you very much. Glad you're doing this solo playthrough. I ordered my copy of Wingspan Asia a couple of days ago. Oh, that's perfect timing. I'm just hoping that I don't mess up any rules, but that can happen when the camera is pointed at the game while I'm playing. And Moff is saying it's good, the zooming in and out. That's good to hear. Wonderful. Very good. All right, so it's my turn. What are we doing now? We're doing the Automa. So, the Automa works just like in the base game. We take like one of the cards from the Automa deck, right? We turn it over, and then we place it like, not just, like usually in the base game, you only have this card here, and you place the card right there and do whatever it says here for round 1, right? In the duet mode for Asia, Wingspan Asia, it changes because we have a second card here. And we place the Automa cards right in the middle here. And you see like both round trackers, so to speak, are like pointing at round 1. So first of all, what we do is we take a look at what happens. That's an egg. So the Automa just receives an egg. So I'm just going to put the eggs right here. When I zoom out, you should be able to see. Oh, no, actually, no. Let me just put the eggs, I don't know, up here for now, I guess. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Where do I put those? Let me just put them here. Yeah, I can just put them there. That is fine. And then, sorry for that wrong cut. And then we take a look at the duet tokens, like where the Automa places duet token, but only if the Automa actually drew a card or played a bird, so to speak, right? But that didn't happen. So no duet tokens from the Automa, and it's our turn again. We just leave the card there. We can just shuffle up later on. I will explain to you later how these duet tokens work for the Automa, but that only happens when we have that card symbol or the card symbol with a bird on it, which denotes like playing or drawing a card. One thing I haven't talked about is the gold card for the Automa. This is rare species listed. This is also Wingspan Asia exclusive, just like everything I'm showing today. And we are playing on Eagle difficulty. I just decided we'll be playing on normal. And the Automa will be looking for birds that cost 5, 6, that give 5, 6, or 7 points, and always keeps the lowest valued one. I will get to that a little bit later. All right, that's good. It's our turn again. So what we of course want to do is play that second bird here, right? Because we want to draw cards quickly, I need like birds I can play in the forest. It's going to be very, very rough. But let's see, this is like the worst start I could have had, right? So we will play this bird here. That means I will just play it. So I will just put the cube right here in the second column now, because we need to play it in that water biome, right? But in order to play it here, I have to pay a fish, but I also would have to pay an egg. I don't have an egg. So what we instead do is we will just place our cube on one of the other 3 actions. In this example, lay eggs, right? You see here on this space, we can lay 2 eggs. So we will just take 2 eggs from the supply. Let me take a red one for sure, because these are the Wingspan Asia ones. And also let's take a blue one here. And we will place them on any bird on our player board here, right? And we of course only have that bird. Oops, no, you come back here. And you see like this bird can store up to 3 eggs, right? So that was already our turn. We would now, when we use one of these 3 actions, like go through all the bird cards on the left with brown powers and activate them, but we don't have any yet, so we just slide that to the left and nothing else happens. That was our second turn. Third turn, we will play another bird, and fourth turn, then we're halfway through the round, we will draw cards. And hopefully, we will get birds that we actually need. All right, we'll go back to the Automa. For the Automa, we will just draw a card, place it here on top. The Automa will now remove food cubes. So what we do is we take a look at the food dice here up there, and then we just check if they all have the same face. We take all of the dice and re-roll them. That's not the case. And then we just check the table here from left to right, and like the first food type that exists, all of those dice will be just removed, right? And the first one is a rat, a rodent, so that's it. We will take these 2 rodents, just remove them. That's already the Automa's turn. No duet tokens placed, which is good for me, because, well, that wasn't like a draw cards or play birds action. Okay, it's our turn again. So of course what we do, we know, right? I will just place my cube here because we want to play that bird here now. We need to pay 1 fish, which I have. And also I will have to pay 1 egg, so we put that back into the supply. And then we will just place the bird right here. Okay, Then we slide this one to the left. And now we have our duet token. We, of course, have to put it in the water again. So let's see what we can do here. We have that nest type here. The plateau, I think it's called, up there. We also have like the fish that we paid, right? That would be also very good. And also we have anything else? Beak pointing left would be possible. Larger, the wingspan larger than 50 also, but we will of course place it on a food again because we need that for round 3. So I could place it here, then I could draw a card. That would be really good. But if I draw it here, I could work on getting like several in a row. You know, round 4 is saying like as many tokens as possible in any one horizontal row. 2 we would have already. That wouldn't be too bad, right? So I think I will not draw that card. It's kind of risky, but I would think I will not draw that card. It's only 2 points that I'm missing if I can't play any birds in the upper row here in the first round. So that's fine. I will just place it here. I think that is probably like the best idea, so we can place our bird there. All right, that was our 3rd turn, and now it's the Automa's turn again. Let's just see. Let's draw a card. All right, we're kind of lucky. So far, the Automa's not placing any duet tokens, but it will place like at least 1 or 2 for sure. But maybe not in the forest biome, right? So maybe we're really lucky. So another egg for the Automa. Let me get a rosé one here, and that's it. It's our turn again. So now it's what do we do now? I think what we do is pretty easy. I will now put my cube right here. That means now we can draw 2 cards, right? Let's draw bird cards row. So we can draw 2 cards. We can either draw from the face-up cards here or from the deck. The face-up cards don't have any birds that I can actually play in the top row. That's why I will not draw any from those, right? So instead, let me just draw 2 cards from the deck and see what we get. We actually get 2 forest birds. The Eurasian eagle owl, let me just come a little bit closer so we can take a look at those. The Eurasian eagle owl, bubo is the Latin word. When activated up to 3 times, draw 1 card from the deck. When you stop, if the bird's total wingspan is less than 110 centimeters, tuck them behind this bird. If not, discard them. That's like new for the Wingspan Asia expansion, standalone expansion, that like these push your luck mechanisms. And then here the blue rock thrush doesn't have any points here, but it's quite cheap and has 4 4 egg spots here. When activated, if this bird has no birds to the right of it, you may move it to the player mat of the player on your left. And if you do, draw 3 cards. So we can actually like get rid of this bird to draw 3 cards. Ooh, I don't really like that too much. I don't know, but we have these birds, we need them. I don't have to activate that ability, I can, right? So I will just place them here for now. And what we also now do is now we move that cube to the left. And now you see like how this works with activating the bird. So we go here and now we activate that brown power. This one says choose any 2 dice. Any 2 dice. Means either the dice that we have here that are still active or the ones that I discarded. You can see them. They're like out of frame here. Oh man. Oh no, I'm messing up. All right, there we go. Roll them up to 3 times. Each time, if you roll at least one worm, like one vertebrae or 1 fish, cash 1 here. If not, stop and return all food cached here this turn. That's pretty cool. So let me just take this food here. I might need for my birds, right? Actually, I think I will take these 2 here because then I might be able to re-roll later. Let me take this one here and that one. So now we can just roll these 2. There we go. We like rolled at least 1 vertebrae, right? And then it says cash 1 here. Yeah, I will do that. Let's cash 1 here. And caching means I put that food on the bird card right here. And that means just 1 point at the end of the game, right? That's pretty cool. Oh, Muffin Stuffin just entered chat. Or maybe a little while ago. Sorry for not seeing you. Saying happy birthday. Thank you very much. Yeah. I decided since it's Sunday today and that's like my streaming day, although I know I haven't been doing it for a few months, that I will be pre-celebrating my tomorrow's birthday with you. So I think that's very fun. Okay. If not, stop and return all. You can roll them up to 3 times. Each time, if you roll at least once. Okay, so I can do even more. But I then have to return all food cached. You know what? Let's push our luck. Let's do it one more. 1 point isn't too much. Yeah, that's what I get for pushing my luck. So now we didn't roll any of the that we needed to. So I lose the food again. I don't know why I'm pushing my luck. I know that I'm always like very, very unlucky doing that. Okay, so and then we go to the left here. And then it says give 1 card from your hand to another player. If you do, draw 2 cards. So, and that's going to be interesting now because I can do that. This one here isn't too bad. This one can generate quite a few points. This one here I didn't like too much anyway, right? So I will give this to the opponent on my left. And that is, well, the Automa. The Automa will not get this card, right? What I will do is I will just discard this, right? But we have like this rule in Wingspan Asia, and that is called Automa's Cache, or Automa's Cache. That means every time the Automa receives something, it depends on whether the automa, like the opponent, would have to pay something to get something. Then it would gain just 1 cash. That's like 1 food item, right? That just like could be converted into points for the automa at the end of the game. But if the automa doesn't have to pay anything for that, like for that card, right? It gets 2 cash. So what I do, I will just take the nectar tokens here for the Oceania expansion that we don't need for this game, and I will just place them. Let's just place them right here on this card. And that's like the cash now, right? At the end of the game, because you're playing on Eagle on normal difficulty, the Automa will get 1 egg for each 4 of these cash items, right? So 2 is still fine, 3 is fine. Starting at 4, that will be points for the Automa, but not at the moment. And now I can draw 2 cards, which is really good. So let's just draw 2 cards. And we have another forest bird. That is amazing. That is really great. The Sri Lanka Blue Magpie. Round end, you may cache 1 food from your supply on each of your other birds. I had this one in my last game, actually. And the green pheasant, when activated, all players lay 1 egg. That means that's 2 cache items for the 2 cache for the Automa, but also 1 egg for me. Okay, that is all quite interesting, I would say. All right, it's the Automa's turn. So let's just draw a card and let's see what we do here. All right, so that now means that the Automa is drawing cards. To do so, what we do is we take the 3 cards here that are face up. We just discard them, and the Automa just draws 1 card face down. Face down cards are 4 points for the Automa at the end of the game. I'll just put like all the cards the Automa receives up there, and then because the end. No, not the end of the turn, because now we actually have a draw card action. That means now we will do the duet action for the Automa. So I hope you can see it. It's a little bit small here, but I will explain it to you as best as I can. Marvel's just saying your luck with dice. Yeah, my luck with dice is horrible, but I bet all of you love just watching me fail with my dice rolls. I bet. All right, so we take one of these tokens, and now we take a look at this row. There's like a map. This is like the duet map, and there are like 4 symbols here, like symbolizing the symbols that could be here on the right, right? Either like a cube, a cross-out cube, nothing like here, or this activate all pink powers thing. And this like denotes one of these corners. So this is like the crossed-out cube, and that starts in the lower right. That means we now take this token, we put it in the lower right, and now we go through this entire row to the left. Then we start again on the right, go to the entire row, go to the entire row. We keep doing that until we find whatever is denoted here. And here we see a cube says we're looking for food, and nothing says we're looking for food in the water section. That means now we just continue going here, we go here, until we find the first food in the water biome, and there we go. Right there. And this is where the Automa is placed. That now means that for the first round go, the Automa still doesn't have any tokens there. That is good for us, because we weren't able to play any forest birds yet, right? That is really, really good. I can't even see my hands when I'm when I'm using them, because it's like up here. But okay, but it's a food item, and that is going to be good for round 3 for the Automa. Oh, you can't even see it. sorry about that, right here for round 3, right? We need these food icons, and the Automa now has 1 token there. So, yeah. That's how the entire thing works regarding the duet tokens for the Automa. It's a pretty slick system. I needed quite a while at the beginning to understand it, right? But it's actually like once you know how it works, it works really well. End of the turn, we get new birds here and lots of forest birds. Oh, I love this one. This one just looks hilarious. Take a look at that one. This one's hilarious. Okay, let me put that here. I was saying, yes, we love your luck, and also saying, can you still place your token on the same spot, like yin yang? I thought so at the very beginning because they actually like fit together like perfectly. If you I should put it like this, right? But no, you can't. You actually can't. So that would be a little bit too easy. Yeah. So it's like an area control thing here, pretty much, right? Okay, Didi saying, just lurking to say happy birthday. Thank you very much, and welcome to the stream, Didi. And thanks for all the great videos they keep on giving. Thank you so much. It's very, very kind of you. Yeah, I'm giving my best to give you like cool, interesting videos, and I still have like a few very, very interesting ones in the pipeline. Actually, like way too many videos. I'm always saying, or did the Automa just ruin your row? Not really, because this one says like as many tokens as possible in one horizontal row, right? I can still like place 3 more here, right? So like having a full row of 6 is kind of like hard anyway, right? But yeah, it's like disturbing my row that I was trying to do. Had I known that the Automa would go there, I probably would have gone here to the fish to get another card. But well, that's the way it is. All right, our turn. Well, I don't have any food. I need food, and the problem is I can only get 1 food item because I haven't placed any birds here yet, right? The more birds you play, like in one biome, the stronger that action gets, of course, right? But we only get 1 food. So, I wanted to play that owl, but I can't. Oh, I gave away that bird. That was so cheap, right? Oh, that was really stupid. Okay, then let's do it like this. If all of them are the same die phase here, that's why I did that before. I am able to re-roll all the dice. I will do that because I'm gonna try to get 2 rodents. There is one here, but I will not be able to get another rodent because there isn't one. What else can I do? Oh, I can't. I could also do like 3 rounds. I could do 3 rounds of getting food and then playing 1 bird only. I could do that as well. Nah, it's not good. It's really not good. But I will get a rodent anyway. Right? So I just remove that die. And I will give myself a mouse. Or rat. Or rodent, how you should call them. Alright. That was already my turn. Wait. Did we have 4 turns already? Did I just forget to place a die there? Yeah. I forgot to place a cube right there. And then slide it to the left. Alright. It is the Automa's turn again. So let's see what the Automa gets. The Automa will actually play a bird, so to speak, right? What that means is now we will take a look at all the birds up here that match the Automa's criteria. And the criteria is 5, 6, or 7 points. There's one here, right? If there were several ones, we would take all of them. And one of them, the Automa would keep, the one with the lowest point value. It's only the one here. And we put that actually face up for the birds here. Like as I told you, the face down birds are all worth 4 points on like medium difficulty. These are worth as much as they say here, right? So that is actually 5 points for the Automa. And since we did the play a bird action, also the Automa will again play the duet token. So you just see here, it will start in the lower left. Let me just zoom there. Right here, and then it will go. I need to look at here again. It will look for wingspans or beak direction in the forest area. That is very bad for us because that's exactly what we don't want. So we will go here all the way, and then here, no, continue. Right here is a beak direction thing, right? I can't do that anymore, use that anymore now, although it will give me a food item, but that's the way it is. Alright, that's the first one in the forest section for the Automa. Well, yeah, we have a huge issue here, alright, because we just had like the wrong birds at the beginning of the game. But that's the way it is. Alright, so I need more food. What else should I do? Let me maybe get one of these fruits here. Is there anything that I can play earlier? This one here. But it doesn't really help us too much, right? Not really. Actually, you know what? Let me get like one of these grains. Well, actually, I don't need to really... yeah, I could do that. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think I should rather play this bird here because I'm not gonna get deforesting anyway, right? And here, it doesn't matter in this game like how much you have, right? There's only one winner because the duet mode is just a two-player mode, right? So it doesn't matter like how many birds I have, right? If the automa has more tokens here, then the automa gets 2 points. I could also try to still aim for a bird up here in the forest, and if we both have one token only here for that round one, then we both get 2 points, right? But I think I can't really work on that. I don't care for the round goal. It's not gonna be possible, so I'm just gonna put my cube here and get a grain for later on. I will just collect a little bit of food and try to build up my engine because I don't really have an engine yet, right? Which is pretty bad. Then we slide that to the left and it's the automa's turn. So let's go over here and see what happens. Okay, that's another draw cards action. So these will all be discarded. The automa will take one face down and also place a duet token. So it will start in the lower right. That means we will go right here. And then you just have to take my word for it. It will go to a nest icon in the forest area. Okay, so we lost pretty much like the first round thing. This is the first nest icon, right? So you always like continue going down the row into like either right or left direction, and then you do that, like repeat that for all the rows, either up or down, depending on where you start. And this one was the first nest that we found. So yeah, all right. This is looking not too good for us, but okay, we can work with that, I think. Okay, then it is our turn again. Well, I will just get some food. That's all I will do for now. So let me go here and get another one of these grains here. Let me just put that right here. Like that. Yeah, I have like very uneventful turns. But we will build up our engine quite soon, I hope. And that might be kind of interesting then. Alright, so second to last turn for the automa. The automa will now remove food cubes, food items. So if we take a look at the food here, it will go for rodents first, none there, no fish, but here, the fruit. The berry, right, we will just put that. Remove that one. Also, we will activate all pink powers, but we don't have any. I don't have any, so that's it for the automa's turn. No duet token. That only happens for these two card actions. Okay, my turn again. I will now actually play a bird. I have enough to play that twice, because this one also gives us like more cards that we can add to our hand that we can draw. And I forgot to replenish these here. So this one costs us 2 grain. I have that because I played in the first column. No eggs, right? That's fine. Very nice. I wanted to play that now because it has a round end goal, and round will end now after these turns, right? So, do a token. Where will we place it? Where will we place it? We have to place it somewhere here, right? Let me just take the bird over here and zoom a little bit so you can see better. So we have to place this in that area here, right? Because that's the biome we played it in. We can either put it on either of these grains. This one would be nice. It would give us an egg. That's not too bad. Also, that nest type is over here. Also, this one here, wingspan smaller than 50. So what I will do, and Marv is just saying that already, that it's good for my row. What I will do is I will put it here for that grain, right? That's good for 2 things. First of all, it's good for my row. I have 3 in a horizontal row. That is amazing. And also I will get 1 egg. Of course, I will take 1 egg for sure. And also Chia just ended chat. Welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for your birthday wishes. I hope you will enjoy this playthrough today. We haven't progressed too far yet. It's still like the end of the first round, so we only have 1/4 of the game down. All right, so I will get 1 egg. Don't mind if I do. Let me take back that blue one that I had, and I will put that here. If you haven't seen my other Wingspan videos, you might not know that, or maybe you just haven't realized when you watch those videos, I have like a tendency to like spread eggs. That's like amongst my birds. There are two reasons for that. First of all, I just want no bird to be feel left out. I'm serious, right? This is like a very intrinsic game for me also, right? I also often like want to play birds that I like the trial is really cool. But the other thing is also like there are some effects that allow you, like from other birds, that allow you to place like eggs on specific egg nest types or whatever, right? And I always want to have like one or two empty spots on each bird, so I'm able to actually place eggs if I can at some point, right? So that's kind of like what I've gotten used to. So yeah. Auburn Kim is saying, popping to say thanks for all the playthroughs and to wish you a very happy birthday tomorrow. Thank you very, very much. That's very kind of you. And I hope you will enjoy my next playthroughs as well. Actually, on Tuesday, I think there will be a playthrough for a pretty interesting, very, very small and unknown game. So you might enjoy that. I hope so. And Darth Ludicrous is saying, classic Sir Thecos, things are not looking good, followed by, we won, lucky us. Yeah, actually, that's actually a thing in my games, in my playthroughs, yeah. You know, when I'm actually like recording videos, I don't realize that because I don't script my playthroughs, of course, right? I mean, I can't script them, right? But like when I edit them, I like realize like what I've been saying actually, and you're right. That happens quite often actually. Okay, so now I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, it's the Automa's turn, of course. Last turn for this round. Let's see what they do. Hopefully something stupid. The Automa will gain 1 egg. That's fine for me. That's better than placing any of these stupid tokens. So there you go. Here you have your egg. Of course, different colors. Because you want to like also have different colors here, right? That looks nicer. Alright. Just keep in mind, if you get only the Asia version, these egg colors are all not included. It's just these red eggs, which are, in my opinion, some of the nicest of all the Wingspan games. Okay, so that was our round. Now we have round end, right? So at the end of the round, there are several things we do. We will start with like our stuff first. First of all, what we will do is you will take back all of our tokens here. Almost all of them. One of them we will need here for the round end goals, right? So now we take a look at the round end goal here. Let me just zoom in. And this one says we need to have like how many tokens we have in the forest biome. I have 0, right? And the Automa has 2. That means we take 1 cube for the Automa in white, put it up here for most, and we'll take one of our cubes and put it down here for 0 points. So that means 2 points at the end of the game for the Automa. And that's how it continues for all 4 rounds. All right. Also, we do all round end goals here. I actually forgot that. I need to do that first for our birds. And we have the twite here. The twite says at the round end, these are all these blue abilities here. Draw 2 cards from the deck and add them to your hand. That's amazing. Let's take one here. Eurasian Tree Creeper. And oh, a lot of round end goals. Wow, that is amazing. That is crazy. And the Oriental Magpie Robin. Okay. Then tuck any 2 cards from your hand behind this bird. And that's great. That means that at the end of every round, we can tuck 2 cards there. That means we gain 2 points each. Like for each tucked card, we get 2 points. Get 1 point. So, for every 3 eggs in your grassland biome here, gain 1 vertebrate, either 1 worm or 1 grain from the supply. You may cache up to 2 of them on this bird. Okay, that is nice. That is not too bad. Here the same thing. These actually have the same ability, right? Oh yeah, just for the different biome. This one here I actually like with drawing cards. I want to keep that for sure. This one isn't too bad if I have like a lot of food, but I don't know if I can get a lot of food this game. Look at this. I have no birds up here. I don't know. I might have to get rid of this one, but 9 points is so much. And this one here, all players lay 1 egg. That is actually better for me than for the opponent. I think I will actually take the 2 new ones here, because I don't know how many eggs I would actually lay here. I will take these 2 and tuck them behind the twite. So, right here. Then we do the round end goals. I just did that. Then we remove our action cubes. I also did that. And then we take these face-up cards. We discard them and draw 3 new ones. Oh, there we go. And then also we have the the end of round stuff for the Automa. So what we do is we have scored the goals. Then we take the cards off here and we flip these cards so they show the round 2 marker, right? Because there are different things there. All right, and then we take all of the cards, no, not these, all of the Automa cards, and there is one that says remove after round 1. It's this one here. Remove after round 1, right? You see there is only round 1 on here. So we just remove that. Let me just put that aside. And the rest we will just give a shuffle. And that's it. That's what you do at the end of the round. Man, I love this game. Mrs. Mac is saying, Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag. Oh, in German. Thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day. I am having a good day today. And I hope tomorrow on my actual birthday it will be even cooler. Well, I actually have to work, so that will be too cool, to be honest. But in the evening, we will just grab some good food and then just relax a little bit. It will just be a very, very calm birthday. Actually, fun fact, I don't celebrate my birthday usually. What I do is, like with my wife and the in-laws, we just go for food at night, and then we just relax a little bit, like with the in-law family, so to speak. I never celebrate my birthday with friends except every 5 or 10 years, when I actually for my 30th birthday, for example, I had a celebration, but that's it. I'm not the biggest birthday guy, but it's changing a little bit, right? You're adapting to your surroundings a little bit, so yeah. Okay, round 2. It's my turn, but first of all, let me have a bit of tea. It's probably almost cold. No, not quite. Not quite. I'm talking so much that I actually should drink definitely much more than I'm actually doing. Okay, so I want to play birds. I need food for that. So I think what I want to do is, these are so expensive. How can I get food? I need to get one more Roland. Okay, I will probably get that somehow. And then I can play this bird right there. We want to go for total on the map. We just want to play duo tokens. That's fine. And I want to place it somewhere where I can get some more food, maybe, right? So the rodents here, no food. And here, no food. How about the nest type? No, it doesn't look good. No, I don't think so. Beak pointing to the right. Also not. No. I think we're not able to get any food from the map here. That is kind of bad. That is really bad. I don't like that at all. But okay. Yeah, well, that's the way it is. So, we would just go here, grab some food. There's only one die face, so to speak. So we just reroll everything and hope for a rodent. There is one. So I will take that food here. Come on. There we go. I just love these tokens. These are amazing. All right, that was my turn. Let's go over to the Ottoman and see what they do, what they have in store for us. They will actually play a bird. So we're looking for all birds that give 5, 6, or 7 points. Oh, that's all of them. So the Ottoman will examine all of them and take the one with the lowest point value, and that's the one with the 5. We'll put that over here. The other ones will be discarded. Also, we'll place another duet token. This time, start in the top left. And then we will look here for nest types in the water biome. Okay, we can do that. So we will just continue here, then continue here, and there's the first nest type. So you see an issue that we have, right? 3 in a row already. We also have 3. So we will actually have an issue in round 4. It's really unfortunate how this game is going. I don't think I will win today. Yeah, I was just saying 3 in a row. Yeah, it's horrible. It's really bad. Oh man, this is not looking good. Alright, it's our turn again. I actually want to play a bird. I definitely want to play a bird. So, but if I play this bird, I will not get any in the row here, right? Oh man, oh man, oh man. This one here. With this. No, also not. I need actually to play them here with this one, the green pheasant. With that one, I could actually have placed one more here in that row, but I can't get any more food. So I will just place tokens and see if we can somehow make it. So I will now play this one here. This one goes right here. So we place a token here in the second column. We need to pay 2 of these cute mice tokens. I will do so. Also, we need to pay 1 egg, right? Because of the second column. So yeah, sorry, Twite. I will have to remove that egg again, and that is fine. And now we can place that token. So let's just see where we can place it. There are several options we have. I guess we can place it up here or down there. We can place it on a rodent right there or there. On the nest type. Yeah, that doesn't really help us too much. Not really. Oh man, this is bad. I hate this. Yeah, I guess I would just have to place it on one of the rodents because I need the food for here at least, right? We can at least want to win that round. I probably will not. I don't know if I will win that round. I don't know. And this one, it's also not looking good. Okay, let me put it on a rodent. Does it matter if I place it up here or down there? I don't think so, right? Not really. Could I get another row someplace? I will place more in the forest biome up here. So let me just place it up here. Right there. Well, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I will just place it there. I don't care. Okay, so there we go. I don't want to overthink it. I think that's fine. Mov is saying, yes, you get food at the top. Oh, really? Well, but that's the wrong nest type. You probably mean that one, right? Yeah, or that, but that doesn't work, no. Yeah, food would have been great, but I couldn't manage that, unfortunately. All right, Automa, come on. What do we do? Round 2, 2 eggs. Did I do that right here? Yeah, I did, but I forgot to replenish those. Actually, I don't know. Did I do that wrong? I think I did the round 1 thing, right? For the Automa, I think I made a mistake here. But I will just leave it the way it is. Because I need to look at the round 2 thing. I think I didn't do that. But that's 2 eggs for the Automa. Let me just find a purple one here. And what else do we have? Blue. You don't have blue yet. Or white. There we go. Yeah, I'm always saying, yeah, I took the 3 cards. So actually, to correct that, what I would do is I would have to discard that one as well. And the first card that I drew here would have been that one. This one would have been face down here. That's how it would have worked. That's what I would have worked. So yeah, I'm always right that I gave the Automa 5 points, so I did it like that now. Also, I think I made another mistake before. Whenever that just happened once. But the Automa won the first one anyway, so it doesn't matter at all that I made that mistake. But when you actually do the open card action, like the play a bird for the Automa, you actually don't go for the symbols here. You actually look for that place on the map that goes towards the round goal, right? So that would have changed just a little bit. I made a mistake there. I will show you next time how it really works, right? I hope that you watch the video until here. If you watch the video afterwards, so you know that I made a rule mistake there. But I will explain that to you when it comes up again. Okay, my turn. What do we do? I don't have any food. I need food, right? That's all I need to do pretty much. So let me get some of food. Doesn't really matter what I take. I think what I want to do is get these 2 at some point, right? So I can just reroll later. I have 3 more turns to get food. That means I can play 1 more bird this round. Yeah. If everything works out. And then I would probably want to play this one here. Because then... No, this one here. No, I can't place in that row either. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what I do. Because this row is pretty much lost to me at the moment. No, actually, no. This one. This one would work. The worm here, right? Right there. So let's go for that one. Okay, so I will just get 1 food here, get 1 of those, and that's it. Yeah, and then it's the Automa's turn again. I'm just counting cards sometimes to see if I'm in the correct turn here, that I'm not making any mistakes. All right, so the Automa will remove food, which is okay, I think, and it will remove the fish first. All right. Let's remove these 2. And that's all the Automa will do, right? So it is our turn now. We don't have any pink powers we can activate. So I will just go here for another food item. I need grain or worm. So I will just take that one. I will not reroll yet. I will do that a little bit later. Okay. it's the Automa again. So you see, like, some turns are very quick if you're not planning well enough. All right, 2 more eggs for the Automa. The Automa doesn't have a red one yet, and a blue one. And you see, that's like a lot of points here. 2, 4, 6, 7 points just for the eggs already. That is horrible. Okay, then it's our turn again. I need one more food item, so I will go here. Now I re-roll all of these dice, of course. And I need one of these worms, so I will just take one. Wonderful. So now we have all the food items to play another bird. That is very, very nice. Okay. So, what will the Automa do? Let's just see. The Automa will draw cards again. So these are all discarded here. I'm so annoyed at myself that I made that rule mistake before. But yeah, I will show you later how that really works. So, let's just see here. There we go. Alright, and since the Automa discarded all these cards, right? So we will now choose the duet tracker here. So it will start in the bottom left. I will switch the camera in just a moment. And then it will look for nest types in the grassland. Okay, let's just see. We just go here to the right, and there's the first nest type right there. That's okay, much better than up here, right? So I hope the Automa will not place any more tokens up there. I hope so, at least. That would be really bad. Okay, my turn again. I will now play a bird. Can I do it? I can. I want to play a bird right here in the third column. I will play the green pheasant, right? Place it right here. For that, I need to pay like these 3 food items, which I all have. I've been collecting for a while. And also I need to pay 1 egg because of the third column. We have one down here still. So sorry, little red Vadavat, whatever kind of name that is. And I can now actually place another duet token. And the cool thing is, now I can place it either in the grassland or in the water biome, right? And there is a grain here. That means, a worm here. That means I can place it here. See? Now we have 4 in a row. That is pretty good. So even if the Automa gets another one in that row, we will still like be equal here, right? So that is like one thing that might be pretty good. All right. Yeah, I was also saying good. Yeah, that's pretty good. So be good with that. We have a lot of food on food, right? Yeah, all of them. Yeah, that's 5 on food. So we're doing, for these 2 goals, we're doing pretty well. For the total on the map, it's currently like the same for the both of us. By the way, these are friendly ties here. In the original Wingspan, there are 2 ways you can play, either friendly ties or not. If not, then you will actually share, like, get a different number of points. Here it's friendly ties, right? That means if we both have the same, we will just both be up here and both get 2 points at the end, right? So yeah. Alrighty. I did my turn. Now it is the Automa's turn again. Let's see. The Automa will just gain 2 eggs again. Alright, I think we don't have the brown one yet here. You can like hardly see it on screen, but that's not too important. You will see that at the end when we count up points. And then also, I think now the Automa has all colors. Alright, then let's give you another green one here. Okay, that's it. Now it's my turn, and I actually don't know what I'm going to do. I have 1 more action. I don't have food. Yeah, right. I just need to get food, right? Yeah, I guess I just need to get food. So, let me get food, but which one? Yeah, let me... I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me get maybe a grain. Because grains, I probably need grain more up here, and I want to play more birds up here. So, I think that might be a good idea. Yeah, I think so. I have no birds in the first row. I think I've never had a game like this, but that's just how we started, right? So, yeah. Okay, the Automa, last turn for this round. Let's see. That is playing a bird. And now I can show you how that works, right? So again, now we take a look at 5, 6, or 7 points. Like, it's only that one here. So the Automa will now gain this card. So, and now the duet tokens work a little bit differently. Now we will still take a look at the map here. And see where we start. We do start in the bottom right. And now we do something else, because now we take a look at the end of round goals, right? That means now we will move it as far as we need to in order to find like the first spot where it will contribute to that end of round goal. This one says total on map, so it doesn't really matter where it is, right? Doesn't really matter at all. And I'm actually not sure, it doesn't say in the rules. And if you were really fair, we would have to put it like on a food item or in that horizontal row for the later round goals. But as far as I know, we only look at the current end of round goal. That one says total on map, so just staying there would be fine. That's the first one that contributes towards that goal. Also, unlucky for us, it also contributes towards the next one. That is kind of bad, but that is the way it is. That's how I play it always. I'm not 100% sure if that is true. By the way, I'm just seeing now that there's like this watermark from YouTube, right, that I set, and you can actually see the round goal here, but I've like told you a lot of times that it's like the horizontal one, but that's kind of funny actually. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's the end of the round, right? So now as usual, we will do the round end here again for our birds. So I can draw 2 cards from the deck. Also first I need to replenish that bird card. So now we draw 2 from the deck and I can like tuck 2 behind. So let's see. Actually, you know what would be really cool to have this one here and place it in the middle row, just because I can then put a token here, and I would actually guarantee myself the victory, or probably guarantee myself the victory for the horizontal row. Morvis just saying you can see it. Okay, maybe I'm just seeing the watermark and it will be like at the end there after the live video is done and it's a video on demand. Maybe that's why. I want to keep this here for sure. Yeah, I want to keep this one for sure, because then I can guarantee myself that thing here, hopefully. And these 2 I will tuck behind the bird. That's 2 points. That's fine. I can just need 1 action to draw 3 cards, right? That's fine. That's like already like 4 points here. That is not too bad. Okay. Then we do the end of round goals. So take a look. Let's take a look at that. Who has the most on the map? 1, 2, 3. I have 5, and the automa has 6. That means that I take one of my tokens and put it here on 0 points, and the automa receives 3 points. All right, that wasn't perfect, but that's the way it is. Then I will remove all of my action cubes here, and also we will replenish these here. All right, there we go. Like, I would like to know now, because you have seen like half the game. Like, what do you think of like what you're seeing here of the duet mode for those of you who have played the original Wingspan? Like, do you think at a 2-player count or in a solo mode you would like this one better or the regular Wingspan? That's like something that I would really like to know, because I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. Okay, Morph, you're saying, oh no, not again. Oh no, did I miss something? Did something bad happen? Oh, you probably mean because I again didn't win the round end goal. Yeah, like the game like started really bad already, because I just didn't have any birds that I could play up here, right? And now I'm never playing them up there because I want to like get these end of round goals. I'm like really having the issue with my food here, but let's just hope that I can somehow still not lose too badly. Okay, and we did all of that. So now for the automa, we do that here. Now we flip those cards to round 3, like this. They're here at the bottom, like in the second to last bottom row corner. We also need to remove the one that says remove after round 2. That is this one here. We move it to round 2, so we will do that. And then we shuffle up the cards. Alright. So let me just do that. And then just like at the end of last round, I will just grab another cup, another sip of tea. And then we can continue. Mo was saying you can still do it. That's very nice of you to say. I somehow am losing a little bit of faith here, but let's just see. But Wingspan is one of those games where it's nice to win, of course, sure. But I don't mind losing too much because I just love the game so much. It's just like a feel-good game, right? I'm like really like happy playing this game, so it's not too bad. That's fine. And one thing I really like is you have seen me several times play this game, and still, there are like a pretty steady number of concurrent viewers here, which is really cool. So I don't seem to be like all too boring, I hope. That's great. Okay, round 3. Did we do everything? I think so. It's our turn. What do? We need food. I need a fish. So that's what I will do. You know what? This is not a very, very clever game. It's a very strategic game I'm doing here today, right? I'm just like, I don't have any birds up here. I'm just trying to go for these stupid end of round goals. And I'm losing constantly. So this is a bad game, but I'm having fun. And I hope you are as well. So I will just go here. Take that fish. And that's my turn. Because I still have that here, right? Different nest types in the forest. And you have one forest bird. So I will play one more bird here, and then I will try for the last rounds to just play birds up here for my points here, right? Because 3 points, that's not bad to have. So let's see. Okay, so it is the Automa's turn. Let's see what the Automa will do. Probably something to mess up my plans. The Automa will draw cards. So we will remove all of these. Then give the Automa one card face down. And then we will place that one, let's see, in the top right. And now we are looking for food items in the forest area. Okay, that means, oops, we just go to the left, right there. All right, that's another food item, but I think we are fine. So, yeah, well, that's the way it is. Morph is asking, you need 2 eggs to play another bird in row 3, right? In row 2. But get those from? Well, I will just do the egg action here, right? And then I will get 3 eggs plus another one. I will get 4 eggs. That's not too bad. And I will do that right now because that's what I need to do. Oh, did you see it? I actually zoomed out incorrectly. Sorry about that. So, it's our turn again. I will actually do just what I said, right? I will just go in here. In the lay eggs action, that is actually quite semi-strong for me now. I will get 3 eggs. I will get a red one. Here for you again. Come on. I stole your egg, which is not nice. Also, you had an egg at the beginning that I stole from you. And I will also give a purple one to you. Actually, I think a green one would fit your colors better. Like this. Okay. That's 3 eggs. And then we move to the left now. Move here. All players lay 1 egg. So I get another egg. I will give one to you. And you will get a brown one that fits you. And then all players get 1 egg. That means also the Automa gets something. And because it gets something, it gets 2 cash, which is 1 egg now. Like these 4 here, right? Maybe let me do a stack of 4. Like this. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I will probably knock it over. So it's probably not a good idea, but I will still do it. Then we move further to the left. Up to 3 times, draw 1 card from the deck. When you stop, if the bird's total wingspan is less than 110 centimeters, tuck them behind this bird. If not, discard them. So, let's see. Let's draw the first one. That's a wingspan of 45. So now it's a pushy luck mechanism, right? Now I can tuck this behind the bird and that's it. Or I can draw 1 more card and hope it's less than 110 centimeters. I don't feel like pushing my luck anymore. Mo was saying you will. Yeah, I probably will. Okay, 1 more card. Come on. 1 more card. It just needs to be, let me see, 65 centimeters maximum. And then we're fine. It's 193. Of course it is. You know what? Just leave me alone. Alright. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I know that it's a bad idea. Alright, we move further to the left. This one will not activate because it's a round end ability. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm so stupid. I think I've lost 2 or 3 points this game already just because I'm gambling here. Yeah, of course. Moff thinks this is funny. Of course you do. Alright, so it's the Automa's turn. And I knocked over the flowers, just you know what, I will just leave them there. I told you I was going to knock them over, but I didn't know it would be that quick. Okay, so, round 3. Drawing a card, alright. We can do that, and I did not zoom in. Let me do that. So you will get a card like this. I'm knocking everything over. And let's see. What do we do? We do the duet thing, right? So, bottom left, they will start and we'll be looking for nest types in water. Alright, we can do that. No. Yep, right there. That's not bad for me. That's fine. This doesn't matter at all for any of the goals. That doesn't matter at all. Morph said, my you will was referring to knocking over the tower. Well, you were right with both, pretty much, right? I knocked over the tower and I gambled. Glad you did both. Draw another card and knock over the tower. Yeah, you're very welcome. I know you love that. Okay. Alright, so. Can I play that bird? I can, and I will, because I have all the eggs now that I need. So, let's play that bird right here. Let me put it right here. I just want to secure myself that row. So, that cost me like 1 fish and 1 any. That's like a wild token, right? So, let me just pay these 2. Also, I need to pay 2 eggs. We have that. You know what? You keep your eggs for now. I will take yours for now. You will get new ones later. Go to the left here, and then we can place our duet token. And the nice thing is that we have all 3 biomes, right? And we have this nest type here, so I can place it right there. And look at this, we have 5 in a row. I don't think the autumn. Well, I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna say anything, but you know what I want to say. Okay, it is the Automa's turn. Let's see. I think it's called Automa, but this is really hard to say when you're speaking naturally, I find. So that's why I always say Automa. Okay, so the Automa will actually draw a card, play a bird. So we look for 5, 6, and 7 points. That's these 2. And we'll keep the lowest one. That's this one here. The other one will be discarded. And because the Automa played a bird, we will start in the top right. And now we will just go to the first spot that satisfies the current end of round goal. And that would be if we continue here and then go to the left from the right again, right here. Because the current, no, wait. The current one is food, right? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Because the Automa will actually go all the way here and then stop here, and that is food and the horizontal row thing. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Oh no, that's horrible. Alright, so you can do your make your bets now. How bad I'm gonna lose. I'm definitely not gonna win anymore. Definitely not. There's no way I'm gonna win. This is a horrible game. Darth Ludicrous said, win or lose, we're enjoying watching you play a game that makes you happy. That is very kind to say. I'm very happy to hear that. Seriously. Marv was saying you jinxed. Yeah, did I? I mean I didn't say it, but yeah, I almost said it. So yeah, I probably jinxed it. Possibly. Okay. My turn. We have no birds, we have no food, we have nothing. So what do? We need birds. We need we need forest birds. I don't want this. Actually, this one is. Well, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. It's kind of cute, but not that much. But I need forest birds for sure because that's my goal here, right? Yeah, we need to do that. So I will draw cards from the deck, I think. So let me go here. This one, draw bird cards. I will get 2. Let's draw 1 here. That's a forest bird, very good. And another one. And these are kind of cheap. That's not too bad. We want to have at least 2 different nest types, which you would have. That would be 3 points, plus these 4 points. Okay, 7 points. That's fine. Then we go to the left here. When activated, choose any 2 dice, and I can roll them up to 3 times. Okay. I'm not going to gamble this time. I am not going to gamble this time. I don't need this kind of food, so I will roll these 2. And I didn't get anything, so I can roll again. There is a fish and yeah, let's take the fish and just cash it on here. I'm not gonna gamble anymore. And then we go 1 more to the left. I can give 1 of my cards to another player, like to the Automa. That means I lose 1 card, right? But I would get 2 new cards. Round end. Draw 2 from the deck and add them to your hand. And then tuck up to 2 from your hand behind this bird. That's the same that I have here. That would be like, yeah, that would be another 4 points. That's not too bad. When activated, for each bird in your forest with an egg on it, roll any one die. Choose one type of food you roll and gain one of that food from the supply. This one is worse. I'm going to give this one to the Automa, I think. I'm going to give this one to the Automa. That means that the Automa gets 2 more of these cash tokens. But I will do that because then I can draw 2 cards, which would be like amazing. So 2 more here. And I can draw 2 cards. So let's see what these are. Yeah, both. They can both be played up here. This one is really cheap. When activated, roll only 3 dice. If you roll at least one rodent, catch 1 rodent on this bird. Very cool. And here, tuck 1 card from your hand behind this bird. If you do, gain 1 worm, grain, or berry from the bird feeder. That is really good. Okay, these are all really good cards. Oh, I forgot to move this one. Alright, that was my turn. Okay, then I will just get 1 food and another food. Yeah, we'll get 2 more food and hopefully be able to play this one, because that one gives me 2 points at the end of the round. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Marv was saying, yes, you did, like jinx it. It was clear the universe heard you think it. Yeah, I guess. You were so happy to get 2 forest birds with different nest types. Yeah, I really was. I really was, yeah. But I mean, I still have 2 different nest types here. That's fine. That's still fine. Oops. Oh man, I guess I'm just too excited here. Okay, so, Alma, please do something sensible. You will play a bird. That is not too great. Alright, so 5, 6, 7 points. Oh, they are none. They actually are none. So, yeah. What happens... Oh, if they are none, I think the Automa just draws a random card from the... I think then these stay here, and I think the Automa puts a card face down here, right? I think. If I'm not mistaken. I would have to check that in the rules. The Automa will start in the bottom right, and then try to satisfy the next goal, which is food. So, we go here, we go there. There's food right here. Yeah, okay. I think we're still okay with food. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Automa. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we only have 5 as well. Oh no. Okay, but we can maybe... Yeah, I can... If I play this one... No, this one doesn't work. But this... if I play this one here. So I will have to play this one first, which I wanted to do anyway. Yeah, I want to play this one first, because I can then put one here and get another food for the other bird. But will I be able to do it this round? Oh, I will not be able to do it this round, right? Because I only have 2 more actions. You see, I only have 2 more actions here. And I only get 1 food each. So the round end thing doesn't even matter for this round anymore. But for the next round then. But it will not help me for this goal. Ah, that's kind of bad actually. I need 1 more turn this round. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Is there anything I can do differently? No, I don't think so. What I could do, I could also just go for that one here, right? That's 1 rodent. I can get 1 rodent. Then I can play it. But not up here. Actually, I can play it then here. And then put like the token here. So I would at least get that round goal of 4 points. 4 points is quite a lot, right? So I might want to do that. So I will still not have any birds up here. Horrible. Marv was saying something. No, the rodent. You were looking from right to left, right? Then it should have been the rodent. Wait, where did I start? I started here, right? Oh, you're right. It should have been the rodent. So not here. That's worse. That's even worse, because that just ruins the plan that I just had. Well, that's horrible. Thank you, Marv, for correcting me. I mean, that's good that you corrected me, but it's also really bad for me. So now my plan is completely down the drain. Okay. I need food. I mean, what am I gonna do, right? So let me get food, and now it doesn't really matter what I play. I can't put any tokens here anymore. That means we will go both 5 points, 4 points. Okay, so I will still start with that one here, I think, because I want to play something this round. But no, actually, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. No, let me then do what I wanted to do originally. Let me take the brambling here. For the brambling, I will take this one here. Take a tenebrae, a worm, and that's it. And Malfa is saying sorry. Well, no, it's right to correct me when I make a mistake, even if it ruins my plans. But yeah, I mean, we want to play correctly, right? Malfa saying, can you target 2 tokens in row 2 to at least secure goal 4? Well, I have goal 4. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'll have to see. You mean these 2? Yeah. One of them I will target. If I have 2 more turns before the Autumn puts something, I can at least target one of them. Right? So at least the Autumn doesn't have more than me. So I know what you mean. But if the Autumn only gets 1, at least we have like the same number, right? I'm gonna lose anyway, so yeah. A friendly tie, exactly, yeah. Okay, round 3, I will remove a die, and that will be the berry here. That is fine, I don't want that anyway. I want this one here, the grain. Okay, and it's my turn. I will just go here, get that grain, so I have all the food I need, so next round I can then play the brambling here. That's fine. Alright, last turn for the Automa for this round. Let's see what they do. They remove another food token. That doesn't matter at all now for me, and that will be the fish. Yeah, sure. Do whatever you need to do. I'm skipping all of the activate pink powers thing, right? Because I don't have any birds with pink powers. So that doesn't matter. Mitch Fisher is saying, hey, enjoying the game. Like Darth said, we're enjoying your game. Oh, that is very kind of you to say. Thank you very much. Have I seen you in chat before? If not, welcome to the stream. I don't know how long you've been here. No, I think I haven't seen you in stream before. So, yeah, welcome. Even if it's maybe a little bit late because you've been here from the start. Okay, so, what do? We ended the round, right? We're done. Yes, we're done. So let's end the round. Round end, draw 2 cards from the deck and then add them to your hand and tuck any 2 cards from your hand behind this bird. So let's see. The brambling, of course, I want to keep. What else do I want to keep? I want to keep this or this one because maybe to secure that one, right? Also, I need forest birds. And activated, actually, round end, lay 1 egg on each of the birds immediately to the left and right of this bird. This would be great as the second bird to play and then a third one in the row. So I will keep this one as well. And then, yeah, but then I can't do the berry thing, but that's fine. Then we will have a friendly tie, that's fine, but I need to get some birds up here. These are 2 different types of nests, that's good. The next one will be at 4 types, I will not be able to play 4 birds. I hope I can play at least 2. You know what, I will just keep this bird here as well, because that one is a cheap one to play. Because I will not be able to play a whole lot of birds. Maybe, I hope 2 at least. So, you go behind here. Okay, so, and then we do the end of round. Goals down here, so let's take a look at that. On food spaces. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Automa, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me as well. So we both put a token up here, a friendly tie. I am doing so bad here. Yeah, Morph, you're right with the 2 different nest types in the forest, but I do have 2, I think even 3. I even could have 3 nest types, so I think that will be fine. Okay, and then I will just, as usual, remove all my tokens here. So I have 5 more turns in the last round. Also, we will remove all of these and replenish those. There we go. And then for the Automa, we will just remove the one that says remove after round 3. Let's just find that one. There it is. Off you go. And you will just shuffle these. So, how do I... Well, I love Wingspan. Like, how do I like the game? It's a stupid question, but how do I like the duet mode? I think it is a pretty cool spin on the Wingspan formula, but I'm not always in the mood to play this, because it just restricts you like much more how you want to play, right? This is why I haven't played any birds up here, although I need it for my goal, right? So for my goal card. So I think there's a pretty cool variant to play if you like Wingspan. I think, like, all in all, if I had to like choose one mode, I would still enjoy the regular Wingspan more. Especially since you don't have the wild tokens here, so the nectar, right? That come with the Oceania expansion. I think these make the game even better. That's why I usually like to play with the regular Wingspan with like all expansions, with like the European and the Oceania expansion together. I like that more than this mode here. But it's a cool change of pace. Like, if I play like a lot of Wingspan, I play it on Board Game Arena against different people. I played solo here. Physically, I played solo on PC. I played solo on Switch. I played solo and like play the game like everywhere, right? And this is why sometimes it's nice to just have like a game of the duet mode here of Wingspan Asia, just to change it up a little bit, right? And by the way, if you play the digital version like on Steam or on your Switch or whatever, the Asia will also come quite soon, right? So that's kind of cool that you can play that version digitally as well, which is really cool. So yeah, Mitch Fisher is saying, yes, my favorite is Oceania as well. Yeah, I totally get that. I have heard of several people that say that Oceania makes the game worse. It's fine. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but I don't get that at all. Because like Wingspan is an amazing game. The base game is just, I think it's just one of the, it's like so well designed, but it does have that issue of maybe not getting the food you need, right? And Oceania fixes that. It fixes that because you do have the nectar, and also that one also can give you like more points. So I think this is just amazing. Yeah, this is really great. But you can't play, I think you can't play the duet mode with the Oceania expansion. You might be able to do that. I haven't done so yet because I think this one is like pretty well self-contained. This is also the only expansion I don't mix in with the rest of the game. Everything else is mixed together, right? This is always like separate, because if I want to play the Asia expansion, I only play with like the Asia exclusive stuff. And this one is like separate in my nesting box that I have. So yeah, I just think that's the best way to organize that. And we can start round 4. So I will play my little Brambling. Where do we have him? Right here. Hey little guy, how you doing? You're gonna be the first forest bird. That is quite an honor, isn't it? You're very alone there, but you will soon get some friends. Alright, I'll pay these 2. I don't have to pay an egg because that's the first column here, right? Forgot to put the token there. So, and now we place a token. Of course, we place a token where we need it the most. It's a forest bird, right? And also, I played a worm, a Tilbury for that, so I will place it right here. That means I'm now, I can't lose round 4 anymore. I can like maybe tie, but I can't lose. So that is good. I moved everything around here. And also, you see maybe this little die here. That means I can also get a food. But I don't want the... Yeah, actually, I'm going to take the rodent. That's fine. I'm going to take that rodent. You can't see it, but here, I'm just taking a rodent. Right here, that was like the last die left here. Okay, that's fine. I think that's not too bad. I think now we can go over to the Automa and hope that we don't lose. Oh, by the way, I forgot to turn these over. There we go. Alrighty. So, the Automa will play a bird. So, 5, 6, 7 points. The 6th one, that's the only one. So, we'll put that right here. And also start with the duet token in the bottom right, and we will just like try to satisfy the goal. And you know what that means, right? You know what that means. We will go all the way until we go there, because that's the goal in any one horizontal row. That means now we have a friendly tie, and I was working so hard on my horizontal row. Oh man, like everything is going wrong in this game here, but that's I guess the way it is. Okay, so by the way, one more thing. If you know the regular Wingspan, you might actually see like these cubes here on the right. These are not only for like knowing like what the duet tokens do. These are also there if you don't want to play the duet version. You can also play the regular Automa here for this game, and then you do like you work with the other end of round goals like in the regular game. And this is like where you put cubes on the end of round goals and take them off again, right? So that is like exactly pretty much what you can also play like the regular game with the Wingspan Asia expansion. Just so you know. Okay, so I need food and I want to get a fish, a rodent, and play 2 cards. That would exactly like fit. Exactly with these 4 turns I have left. So I will go here. I need a fish. So please, let's roll a fish. Please. There's a fish. But we also need a rodent later on. Well, let's see. Let me take that fish here. There we go. What I could do, I could also get rid of a card in order to get more food. But that doesn't make sense because I don't have any other cards. Alright. That was my turn. Now let's go over here and see what the Automa does. The Automa is drawing a card. So we remove all of those here. Give the Automa a card and we put another duet token here. Mob's already crying because I can't win round 4 either. That is it's really going horribly. We start in the bottom left and we are looking for food in the forest. Yeah, in the forest biome. Okay, so we go all the way here, and the first food in the forest biome. Oh, there is none. You know what that means? Well, then we don't place one. That's it. That's like one thing that is solved really well. So if the Automa can't place a token, then we'll just not place a token. If we can't place a token, we can take our token and place it here in the bottom left, right here. And here in the bottom left, it says that I can, like, when it's my turn, I can remove that token again, like remove it from the game. And then I can either reset the bird feeder here with the food, right? Like reroll or the dice, or I can reset the bird tray, right? Just in case I can't place a duet token. So it's our turn. I'm gonna now play a bird here. And I'm gonna play the black stork. For that one, we need 1 fish, 1 rodent, and also remove 1 egg. Sorry, little twite. Actually, you know what? You are like giving me so many points. You will keep your egg. I will remove yours. And now we can actually place our tokens. So what do we have? Fish, rodent. It doesn't really matter, right? I want to place it maybe somewhere where I can maybe get a food die. Can I get food? I don't think so, right? The only food I can get is right here, and that's the wrong nest type. That's the wrong nest type. You know what? I think I will do it differently then. I might do it differently, because otherwise I can't do it. I could also just play the Eurasian kettle instead. And then, oh well, but it doesn't matter if I get food or not, because it's not the right food. Actually, you know what? Let me do it differently. Let me instead play the Eurasian kettle here. The Eurasian kestrel, sorry. Eurasian kestrel here. It doesn't really change anything. I will just get my fish back from before. You will see in a little bit later why, but that's the only way I can actually play both birds, right? And then I will put it on that nest type right here, so I can get another food die, and I will just take, doesn't really matter, but I will just take like one of these worms here. Okay. Because there is a rule in Wingspan, just in case you don't know, you can exchange 2 food tokens for any other food. And that's what I need to do, because I still need like that 1 rodent that isn't here, right? And so I can get 1 of any food and then play that bird. That's like what I'm trying to do here, right? So just to know why I did all of that weird all of that weird stuff, and I forgot to replenish these again. I also forget this when I'm playing solo a lot. Alright, so what is the Automa doing? The Automa is just gaining 3 eggs. Okay, cool. Well, it's not really cool, right? Cool is the wrong word, I think. But let's give you a purple one, a yellow one, and what else is blue. You only have 1 blue egg. You can't really see it, but you will see it a little bit later on at the end of the game. Okay, my turn. I will go here, get more food. Now I can actually get 2 food. Oh, actually, I also could have played the other one. Oh, I could have played the other one because I get 2 food here anyway. You know what? Doesn't really matter. Let me take this one here, I suppose. And then I will just re-roll because we have all the same die face here. And there's the rodent that I needed. Okay. There we go. Then we go here. Roll any 3 dice. And if you roll at least 1 rodent, cash 1 rodent on this bird. Yeah, sure. Let me just roll any 3 here. There is a rodent right here. I rolled 1 right there. Here, you see it there. So let me cash that one on this bird here, and then we continue down the row. All right, 3 more turns all together. 2 for the Automa, 1 for me, and then we're done. Then we can count up all of our points. So here, we will draw a card. So let's remove all of those. The Automa draws a card, and we put a duet token where? We start at the top left. And we try to find, what do we try to find? Food in the grassland. Okay. So we just go and go and go, and here's the first one. Doesn't really matter. Now it doesn't matter anymore, right? These 2 rows are the ones that are important here for the last round goal, so it really doesn't matter where we place all of our duet tokens. Okay, my turn. I will play my last bird, the black stork. Right there. That is 1 fish and 1 rodent. I actually made a mistake. I should have played that one first, right? So I would have gained 1 more point at the end, but that's fine. And then also 1 egg right there. That is it. And then I can place my duet token. It doesn't really matter because it's like my last turn anyway, right? So where can I place it that it looks cool? I don't know. Actually, I will have to place it with that group because there's one thing I haven't told you yet, actually. Also at the end, the Automa and I get points for each of these duet tokens that are adjacent to one another in like the biggest contiguous group, right? So I will not have to place it here. I will have to place it here someplace, right? And I could maybe place it here just so that the Automa is not able to like, well, it could still connect these 2, but let's just hope it won't. Right there, I think that would work. Okay, that was my turn. Last turn for the Automa, and then we count up our points. So the Automa will remove just a food die, and that will be the rodent here. And that's it. Alright, that's the end of the game. Let's just see what happens now. Now we will take our scoring pad here, and I actually have the wrong pen here, but I can still take that one. I forgot to take my good pen, but that one is good as well. So Wingspan Automa. It's a little bit, yeah, it's not too close. Let me come a little bit closer. There we go. And now we just count up all of our points, right? So first of all, we will get points for all the birds. Oh no, wait, we're not done yet. Sorry, my mistake. We still have the end of round stuff, right? And that is important because I actually get more points. Round end, here, draw 2 cards from the deck and add them to your hand, and then I can tuck up to 2 cards from your hand behind this bird. Well, I will just draw these 2 cards and tuck them behind the bird. Same thing also for the twite. The twite has the same effect. And here I can lay 1 egg on each of the birds immediately to the left and right of this bird. So I can lay 1 egg right here. Forgot about that. Then the round 4 down here. Like in any one horizontal row, the most duet tokens. We both have 5 in each of these, right? So we have a friendly tie here, up here. So I was doing really bad with the round 4 end of round goal thing. Yeah, that was pretty bad. And everything else end of round doesn't really matter, right? Like shuffling cards or removing here anything, that doesn't really matter, right? So now we can count up our points. Okay, so let's start here. the first thing that we do is, for us, we will just count together all of the points that are like printed on the birds. That's 2, 5, 8, 10, 14, 17, 24, 26, 28. That's pretty bad. What did I say? 28 or 26? 5, 8, 10, 14, 17, 24, 28. Okay. Then bonus card. We have that one here. Different nest types in the first row. We have 3 different nest types. 2 to 3 types is 3 points. So that's 3 points. End of round goals. Then we need to go over here and see how many points we got here. 0, 0, 4, and 5. That is 9 points. Eggs, we only have 1 right there. So that's only 1 point. Food on cards, we have 2. That's 2 points, like 1 point each, right? And tucked cards, we have quite a few. I think we have like around 10 or something. I think we should have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tucked cards. None here, and 2 here. Yeah, that's 10 points. That's actually not too bad. And then we look at the duet tokens in the largest contiguous group. Let me just go over here. And that's this group here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another 6 points. And that is like a horrible score. That might be my worst game ever. 8, 9, 18, 26, 29, 40, 59. That's really bad. So like for a decent game, you should have at least like 65 to 70 points, right? That's really bad. So now we take a look at the Automas points. First, we take all of the cards that we collected here, right? And like all face down cards are worth 4 points. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 times 4. That is 36. And then the face up cards, we just count together all of these points. That's 10, 12, 22. And we already lost with that almost, right? That's already like 58 points. So that was like a really, really bad game. Then we have the end of round goals again. The end of round goals are 2, 5, 9. That's 14 points, right? That's 14 points. Eggs we have up here. We have to look up here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's another 12. Yeah, you're right. That's the wrong column. You're completely right, Mitch. Well, that's okay. That's not too bad. Then food on, no, and then duet tokens in the largest contiguous group. Same thing here again. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 points over here. But I think that's not it. The cash tokens. We also have the cash tokens, remember? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for each 4 of them, the automat gets an egg, right? And you know, eggs are worth 1 point. So here instead it would be like 13 instead of 12. All right, I think we lost with like 20, 30 points. So 8, 12, 15, that's 21 if I'm not mistaken. 30, 40, 60, 90. Yeah, that is really, really bad. Excuse me. Well, that is how you play Wingspan Asia if you want to do a really, really bad job. But like Morph said, it was fun. For sure. It was a very fun game. This actually was like, I played, how many Wingspan games have I played? I don't know. A lot. A lot of games, and I think I've never had such a game before. But that's also due to the entire duet thing, right? Because like these end of round goals and like where you like can place these tokens, these like really restrict you a lot. So this is like something you will have to like want to play. That's number one. And number two is like the Automa in Wingspan can like be really, really swingy. Also in the base game, right? In the base game with expansions, without the duet mode here, it doesn't really matter. because the automa can like really swingy. Sometimes I like win with like 10, 20 points more, like easily, I win really easily, and sometimes I lose like really badly. So the automa is very swingy in Wingspan, but still it works really well. And I think like this game is like a lot about like how, like with the cards and the goals you have and the round goals, how can you like maximize your efficiency, right? I didn't do a very good job with that, but given the circumstance that I had like a really, really bad start, and a lot of like I was very unlucky also like with my gambling and with where like the duet tokens were placed for the automa. I think I didn't do horribly bad for that, but I still like lost really bad, right? But I think like I tried to like make the best of it. I made a few mistakes. Maybe I should have gone less for the board here and like played like earlier like birds into the first row, because not having food all the time, like having to waste so many turns to get food, that was pretty bad. That hurt a lot. So maybe I should have like forgone that a little bit more here, because you see I didn't win the first two rounds anyway, and just gone for like more birds up here. Maybe. But who's to say? Who knows that? Mitch Fisher is saying, well, sorry, especially on your birthday. I appreciate you showing Wingspan Asia. You're very welcome. I made a few small mistakes, but I corrected them later on in the video, so I think like all in all, it was okay. And Mo was saying we distracted you too much. Well, it is a challenge. I mean, this, by the way, next month I have my anniversary here for the channel. My channel will be 4 years old then, right? So yes, I do have some experience now, 4 years of like recording videos, of doing live streams. Well, only like 1.5 or 2 years, but still, and still it is a challenge, because I always have to look at the picture. Like, am I capturing everything in a way I should? Now today I'm also having like these different camera perspectives, right? Then I have the chat, of course. Of course, there are like a lot of things I have to think of, and then something just happens that I'm doing like a bad decision, that I'm missing a rule. That's not because I don't know how to play. That is mostly because there's so many things to focus on. And after 4 years, I've gotten better. If I look at my very old videos from the very beginning, then there's like a huge difference. Like some of my first videos are like horrendous in my opinion. I mean, they are part of my channel, right? That's how I started, but they're like pretty bad. I did like made like a lot of mistakes there. It's a lot better now, but still, I don't think I will ever be at a point where I say like I can guarantee to always do flawless playthroughs, right? Just because there's so much to think of. But I've gotten better at catching these mistakes when I'm editing videos, so I can add them as a subtitle. So that's gotten a little bit better. Darth Ludicrous is saying, anyone else wondering if Sir Thecos threw the game to make his audience feel better about losing games? Maybe that's true. That's a secret I will not. I will not solve for you. Maybe, yeah. So yeah, that's how you play Wingspan Asia. Really cool game. I really like it a lot. Now what I'm thinking of is what I will do next month. If you have an idea, shoot me a message on Instagram, Twitter, on YouTube, here on chat, in the comments, wherever. Via email. There are so many ways to reach me. To get in touch with me. Let me know. I'm still looking for an idea what I could do next month for my live stream, because that's going to be my anniversary. And usually I try to do like something that like harks back to the beginning of my channel, right? Like print and play games, button shy games, things like that. Things that help me start the channel, but I'm not sure yet. I don't know what I'm going to do next month. I want to do something cool, because like 4 years is quite a lot. I want to do like a cool live stream there. So if you have an idea, let me know. And yeah, and with that, I think we can end today's game of a very, very bad playthrough of a very good game. So yeah, for all of you that ordered this game and are just getting this in, I have the feeling like a lot of people are like getting this game now, right at this moment. I don't know why right now, because it's been out for a while, but it's cool that you're getting that, and I hope you will have fun with this game. And one more time, if you don't like the duet mode too much, or you want to play it all the time, you can play with the regular Automa rules without the duet mode as well, if you have this version, right? So yeah, and you can do like a lot of with that if you also have like the original Wingspan and the other expansions. There's also like the Horde mode where you can play with up to, I think, 8 players. I'm not quite sure. So where like players play simultaneously and stuff like that. So there's lots to do for you if you get this version here. either standalone or with the other stuff you already have. So yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and thank you all for your birthday wishes. Thank you for watching. That was really fun, although I did really bad. And Ludicrous is saying cheers. Yeah, I will say that in just a moment as well. Mo was saying thanks for this live playthrough. Have a great birthday tomorrow. Thank you so much. That's very, very nice of you. And Chris is also saying bye. Well, then all that's left to do for me is to wish you a very nice rest of the day or evening or whatever, depending on wherever you are. And well, as usual, I will see you in the very next video or on my Discord server. Right. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and cheers.